see them.
Hi, we're live on the red carpet at the Mercury Music Prize, and the nominees have started arriving. Just over there we've got Kate Tempest starting to talk to the media, and as all the stars arrive down this red carpet, we're going to be talking to each of them in turn, so stay tuned and catch what they've got to say.
Congratulations, thank you very much.
Hi, yeah, just a question for you. Yeah, so, is it about Hyundai? Why did you enjoy your Hyundai? You came rather enough into today. No, I'm kidding. So talking about your album, what was it like listening to your album in full for the first time? For the very first time?
Well, the thing is, when you're making an album, you're kind of listening to it as you make it. I see what you mean. So once it's finished, once you've got the final cut and mix, it's an amazing experience, actually, isn't it? We had some people around to the studio, which is Dan. And what's interesting is that when suddenly you come out of the bubble of it and you hear it with other people's ears in the room, suddenly you hear it in this way where you're kind of extremely sensitive to how other people might be taking the record, how things might get lost or what just out, and your sensitivity to it is suddenly so much more heightened. Everything feels endangered. So I just had my eyes shut and I was listening to it and my heart was beating like crazy. We got to the end of it and then I just felt like we'd done something special. I felt like we'd done something special with it because we'd gone from an idea that was kind of large and bigger than us to actually being able to fly through it and shape it down to the point where it becomes big, standard big, made through.
Was there any surprises about it that came out of that experience? Anything unexpected?
Yeah, everything was unexpected. I made it all in completely new ways. But I think the big thing that came out of it was like, wow, we finished it. Wow, this is... Because we played it through a few times in its earlier draft. And people were like, yeah, I just don't really know what you're... They understand. I'm something about 480. And then when we got to this stage, I was like, right, yeah, it's work. In it,
Brilliant. And do you have a really, like a particular listening situation for an album? What's a good sort of occasion for you to just sit down and listen to an album and describe the perfect set?
Any album?
Yeah.
I like to listen to albums from speakers.
Yeah.
Occasionally on this. Really like listening to records in a quite sacred way, makes me laugh. You know what I mean? Actually, like being able to do it like you want me to say in a
I really don't. You said it. And is there any sort of random facts that you can tell us about the album, like sort of just fact bombs that you can got?
I don't have any fact bombs.
No fact bombs, no worries, thank you very much. Cheers, thank you.
No, that was official Mercury Prize. That's not Hyundai. Oh man, I gave you such a hard time.
How are you?
I'm alright, thank you.
Good. What's it like being here compared to the last time? What's changed?
We're a bit older, a bit wiser.
You always seem pretty cool as a cucumber. Is that what's
How
going
many
on
times have we
inside?
met?
Last time with the nominations.
No, yeah, it's an exciting moment. It feels like a moment to take stock of all the things that you don't really have time to check in with while you're doing them, like throughout the year, you know, touring and recording and everything else. You don't really have time to kind of check in with what's happening, you're just moving through it. And then you get to a moment like this and it kind of forces you to say, wow, we're actually doing this, we finished this record, it's out, people are hearing it. It's a joyous thing, you know,
Yeah.
I feel extremely joyful and excited.
Of course. Is there anyone else who you've been like rooting for besides your own record?
Yeah, I'm really rooting for Sampha.
Are you? Why particularly?
I just think he's an astonishing artist. I think he has a lot of dignity in his writing and in his performance. I think he's coming from a very genuine place and I really appreciate that about him. Also loyal Kana, he's like a little brother to me.
Is he?
And I support him very much. I think he's brilliant and I'm really proud of him.
And what does the prize like represent to you? Like, what's the kind of what's the great thing about the Mercury Prize?
Just that you get to be a part, well, that we have got to be a part of it, you know, that we get to do this. It's really exciting to celebrate with a load of other people the albums that we put out. It's bonkers. It suddenly feels like you're a musician. This dream that, you know, I had for so long. So, I mean, right now it doesn't feel like that, but
But it
maybe
will
later.
do. It will do. Okay, and how do you plan to celebrate afterwards?
We're going to have a party.
Good, okay. Well, we've got our fingers crossed for you. Good luck.
Thanks, mate. See you later.
Hi, Kate. We're from ITV London. First up, just a massive congratulations on your nomination, your second nomination. So you first nominated back in 2014. I imagine life must have changed just massively since then for you. How different do you feel as a person?
Yeah, things have changed a lot. We've been through a great deal. Like the team, G and Dan and Hanako and I, we've just been on such a full-on and amazing journey with our kind of extended family as well, touring like crazy, and that's been such a beautiful experience and full of so many lessons about performance and stamina. I've learned so much about performance, you know, about how it feels to go into these bigger spaces with more support, more technical support and everything else, and it's been an incredible experience. I think since 2014 I've had a novel that I wrote that has been published and a book of poems as well. There's been a lot of learning in terms of my craft, and it's really nice to just, you know, you get these little kind of monuments in life that kind of force you to take stock of everything that's happened. Suddenly you stop for a moment and go, wow, that's really cool. It feels really cool, really exciting. Yeah.
More than cool, I'd say. You say that you've learnt about performance. Is that informing how you write now? Are you writing differently with the knowledge of how it goes on stage more? Or?
No, that doesn't. It's not really. Performance is one thing, and writing is another. And everything I learn about performance instructs me as I learn more about performance. It's the two disciplines are separate and kind of equally important to me. But the writing headspace is very different to the performance headspace, and the lessons that you have to learn about your craft as a writer, it's actually not very helpful to be in your performance headspace when you're sitting down to try and write, I found.
I can see that. It's a totally different thing, isn't it? Writing can be very introspective and solitary, and performing is obviously totally the opposite of that. You've also, coming into these Mercuries, you've sat on the judging panel last year. Has that given you an insight? Do you feel like you've got a bit of an insight into what the judges might have been looking for and how your chances might be this time around?
I feel like it was... The thing that really excited me was how in-depth the conversations are about each record. That's what really blew me away when I was sitting on the judging panel, and how much you get to fight for the albums that you're into. I haven't really thought about that in terms of like our record in any sense apart from wow, they're really listening to what we made. And actually, when I was judging last year, I was thinking, wow, they did this with everybody down. Like this whole thing of sitting around the table, kind of pulling a record to pieces and talking about it, and like it got really heated when I was judging. It was great. It was like the room was split between the last two, and it was like it felt kind of really high stakes. It was an amazing experience to see that side of it. But I'm very happy to be on this side of it now. Yeah.
And having seen that other side of it, how do you think the judges will have received your record?
I've got no idea. I don't know. Hopefully
Only a few hours to wait to find out. Finally, obviously the way we've consumed music has totally changed over the last 2 decades. Digital downloading, word of mouth is so important nowadays. It's not just about record companies promoting people. It's not just about prizes anymore. Do you think that the Mercury Prize is still as relevant as it once was in an era where perhaps we don't sit down and listen to a full album quite as much?
Well, for me, it's more relevant than it once was. Because now I'm in it. Didn't really know much about it before, to be honest.
Fantastic. Thank you, Kate. Have a great night.
Was there anything that surprised you after listening to it towards the later end of recording? Was there anything that surprised you that you wanted to change, or maybe you were pleasantly surprised by?
It was like a different experience.
The venue and it's a lot more on the unit. Yeah, the thing is, you can reach out hard and you show your pedals and stand back.
And so just moving away from
Yeah, they actually have nice rooms.
That's why we got teams.
really nice.
My friend was really surprised by it. Like, I just kind of like.
I think that there is something obviously extremely exciting about, you know, having they are on top of whatever kind of t-shirts. I really enjoy this. I really enjoy going through that kind of music.
It's amazing. These guys didn't even know about it.
I was wondering what was I didn't see that. I thought you meant all your friends.
Excellent. So, how about speaking about karaoke, as you would? What's your go-to album? What album would you go to?
Especially if, like, even if it's an album with a couple of songs that I like.
Oh, I know what you do.
Because that's what they want me to do.
It's also quite hard to like. I could do album.
You know it from start to finish? Oh, yeah, fair enough. Brilliant. Thank you very much. Congratulations, guys. Could we just sign it? Now it makes sense. Winter is coming. Oh, I do that too. It's a good one. It's a good one. Thank you very much. Oh, okay. Thank you very much.
Hey guys, this is Hyundai.
Hi. This is Sophie. You get to meet. Oh, you didn't get to meet.
Oh, hi. Very good. How are you doing? How's the car? Did you arrive?
drive here, and so we were like in traffic, and there was a guy in the van, and he looked over, he looked at the car, and then just looked in the window and saw Jules, and was just like, what's going on there?
Yeah, it's definitely strange being in a car with your face on it. That's new. So strange. I actually think it would be quite cool to like just start getting loads of things on your face on, like if all of your clothes are decorated with your own face.
Yeah.
That was a thing. It was on the new trend.
Yeah.
Yes, I saw a little girl on holiday recently with a t-shirt with her own face on it.
Legend.
Yeah. She knew she was cool.
So, since we last met and the day of the nominations, what's changed? How's it been? We went to America.
Yeah, we went to America for 3 weeks. That was intense.
That was
Brilliant.
intense. Yeah, that was the main thing we did.
It was also really
Drove
cool
across
because
America.
we met lots of people over there were like, oh, congratulations. Like all across America.
This is what's happening. This is what's
The
happening.
car with our faces on it.
That's it.
Maxed out. That was pretty. People set up our gear for us.
Yeah,
For this show. That was really nice. I didn't have to carry anything. Yeah, documentary.
Yeah. Like watching that with my family. Seeing them. I was kind of hiding behind my jumper. I was just really nervous. And that is just amazing. It's crazy.
And what percentage are you excited and what percentage are you nervous?
Simon's growing, I think.
Yeah. I'm probably 90-10.
Great.
I feel like I'm just floating through it, but like in a good way, just like going with it.
Yeah.
You have to.
Riding the waves.
Also, luckily we played the song we're going to play.
Good around.
You got it now. And is there anyone who you're rooting for apart from yourselves?
Oh, I really love Volcano's record. Yeah, it's lovely. It's a very, very.
What do you love about his record?
I think just like he's a fantastic storyteller and he's a very charming and lovely person as well. So it's just a good combo, you know. And it just sounds lovely. It really sounds good. Yeah, it's really moving.
Okay, last question. What's the best thing that's happened since you've been nominated? Or the best thing about being nominated?
We were in the Times, and I think that was great to be nominated. And my great aunt reads the Times, and so she got, you know, something that someone that far away, like, sees, like, it's like real, you know? Yeah. That was pretty cool.
Awesome. Good luck. And I'll see you on the other side. You're welcome.
Hi ladies, hello. It's so nice to meet you. We're actually streaming live now on Facebook.
Oh my God.
So if you want to wave hello to all the viewers. So guys, this is the Big Moon. They're an indie rock band. Congratulations on your nomination. I hope you don't mind. We're claiming you as Londoners. I know you're from Caerphilly originally. Do you mind?
No, I'm just glad you know. My mother is also glad that you just said that.
Good, but you don't mind us claiming you today?
Oh, I've lived here long enough.
Okay, fantastic. So how did you guys feel when you first found out about the nomination?
Shell-shocked. Yeah, we didn't believe it for a few days. We're getting our manager to email everyone and reread and check all the terms and conditions over and over again. We were like, this can't be right. It must be like a shortlist for a shortlist for a shortlist.
Yeah. But it's real. We're here.
I was going to say, here you are. Are you still pinching yourselves?
Yeah.
It's surreal. Yeah, it's totally, crazy.
And is it true that you have to keep it secret for a while? You find out before it's allowed to go public?
Yeah, it was a week. Yeah.
What was that like, keeping it under your hat?
Oh, I was going to say, I told my parents. Yeah,
It was like a nice kind of like, it felt massive, like a massive deal. So it was nice to kind of keep it intimate for a week, for like a week. It's just yours and it's kind of just special to, it's personal at that point.
Yeah. Also, we were worried it wasn't real,
so we didn't want to tell too many people in case it wasn't real.
Now, I know you guys get this question a lot, but you are an all-female group in what is still a really male-dominated industry, both on stage and the performing side and behind the scenes. Do you sort of feel that when you're touring? Do you feel like you're sort of outsiders within a male industry, or is it just totally irrelevant nowadays?
I don't feel like outside. I don't feel outside of anything, but there definitely are less women than men, but not in a way that feels exclusive to us. That's not the case across the whole industry, and it's not the case across like all the other industries, which are also male-dominated. But for us, we haven't suffered for it, I don't think.
And it just happens that a lot of your sort of crew are female as well.
Yeah, we wouldn't pick anyone for a job that wasn't the best person for the job. So yeah.
One of the questions I'm asking everyone is that obviously the way we consume music has changed massively over the last 2 decades. Do you think that a prize like this that focuses on albums in an era of digital downloads and when we don't necessarily sit down and listen to a full album, do you think it's still as relevant as it was?
Yeah, I think it's really important. There's nothing else like it at the moment. And it's like, people are streaming and often just hear singles by themselves and stuff, and it's nice to have a reminder of like celebrating records as like a whole.
Yeah, like a body of work. Yeah, because that's how you do it, and it's still the thing that you're as like an artist. It's still what you're working towards always. You get signed for an album deal, and it's always about when's the album going to come out. You sell albums at shows and stuff, and that's how you work. So. Yeah, it's nice to. I mean, that's still kind of how it is run on our side, at least.
Well, I hope you have a fantastic evening and good best of luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. You too.
Danielle. Hi, how are you doing? How's things going?
It's been a bit busier. Other than that, I mean, nothing drastically changed for us last night. It's a bit more of a walking around the food system, like getting away with it. Yeah, straight. Whole tomorrow.
Not meant to be on maybe
I don't know. I really don't think we've got a shot. I'm just happy to be here. I'm just enjoying here, beers, my mum. That's about me.
And is there anyone that you like to
Kate Tempest, Sampha. But anyone, man. J Huss, Big Moon, anyone.
What is it? I mean, what is it?
I guess it's being part of a conversation that's quite exciting. About innovation, about creativity. I think for me that is something that's exciting, right? So to be part of that, lift all that, it's more than enough. Pleasure. Very thermal, thank you. See you soon. See you later. Hello.
Hi, so nice to meet you. I'm very well. So we're streaming live on our Facebook at the moment, and then we'll be clipping up to go into ITV London's programme. So, first of all, massive congratulations on your nomination. Your debut album. So I can imagine that must have been a bit of a shock when you had the phone call.
Yeah. I mean, I was at home on my own with my dog. And I got a text from someone saying congratulations, but I didn't know about it yet. So I was like, congratulations for what? And it took me like another 20 minutes to figure out what was going on. But it's a big deal. Very big deal in the house.
And when you finally did find out, did you shout, did you scream, what happened?
Yeah, I ran out into the garden. I think I cried a little bit. Then I called my mum, she cried. Called my DJ, he cried. Yeah, just a lot of tears really. It's boring, embarrassing. Yeah.
And are you looking forward to performing tonight? I mean, performing in front of all of the other nominees must does that send shivers?
I'm bricking it. Hopefully I don't mess up.
I better apologise just in case any of the viewers are offended by that language.
I'm like a builder, laying bricks, literally.
You collaborated with Kate Tempest in 2015. Is it a particular pleasure to see her nominated as well?
It has to be so, man. It's just nice to be here with her. Maybe hopefully I can share a bit with her later on and cheers or something. But yeah, it's nice to see her doing so well again. The second album is a scary thing. So yeah, props to her.
What did the Mercury Prize mean to you? Because obviously it's a very different era now from when the prize was first set up. Not everyone is listening to full albums. Is it still relevant to you?
Massively so. I think I've always been kind of firmly interested in albums in my house. My mum used to bring records back, my dad used to bring records back, and we used to listen to them front to back when we had dinner. So for me, it's something that is of the utmost importance, and I think having someone that respects the album and understands what it means to put one together, and they don't come out like that, and it takes a long time, is a beautiful thing. It's something that needs to stay in this world of like 3-second videos and stuff.
Thank you so much for talking to us. I wish we could talk longer, but we've been asked to be brief and let people move along. So best of luck for tonight and enjoy it.
See you soon.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Stand out from absolutely.
Very good, and you?
Yeah, not too bad.
Are you feeling alright?
Yeah, alright. I'm alright now, yeah. I'm good. See how it goes later on. Yeah, no, I was a little bit. I was with my mum this morning. She was nervous and that. I took her out. She just went to buy a bag from that girl. And now she's got that. She's good. Therefore, I'm good. Thank you very much for trying. Yeah, massively so. Yeah, I mean, it's weird, like, I've always kind of struggled with putting singles out. I feel like, I don't know, with singles, it's like telling people to put one chapter at a time, first you're giving them chapter 2, then you're giving them chapter 8. And so for me, I have to just give them the whole thing. That's the only way you can really have the story be told to you. So I'm happy with that. Thank you. Yeah, getting it almost. Just a rough ending. Sound. My mum, she wrote the final version of the album, she performed it. I'm massively invested in the album. So yeah, I mean, for me, to be there with her, working with her, someone I'm a massive fan of, someone I'm absolutely watching her record it and watching it. Patty Smith, what's it? Album, yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I was playing this. Oh no, you take it.
Back there. Yeah, I'll print the back. Thank you.
I need to protect my big stage. That's the issue here. Like all these people. Actually, you're lucky that we're here last year. It was the hottest day of the year. It was. Yeah. So loads of us, like Josh, he had 3 showers upstairs in the bedroom. He had to have 3 showers. I had to go at 11 or 12 in the afternoon. I'd already been here for about 4 hours. I had to go to H&M and buy a new shirt because it was just completely soaked through. Yeah, you see. I came prepared this year, even though I know it's not hot. I bought a spare shirt just in case. Had to be.
No, that's it.
Yeah, last year. Sure, it's fine. We've got a fallback, right? Yeah, to be doing something a little more like last year, I was just running around with like the jeans and a t-shirt and getting Instagram snaps or whatever. And now actually being able to super excited. Oh my god. You can just chat with them. I know. I love it so much. Good to see you back again. How does it feel to be here?
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Having a great day and enjoying writing music.
That's what it's all about, right? And talking about music, more on your album. So what was the stream to it? The very first time.
It's emotional in a way because you've spent a long time, say a couple of years, like leading up to the music and it's kind of finished on a good way, and it was very heartening and sort of encouraging just to hear it, because you can never really imagine what it's going to be. So I try and kind of feel as much like a listener as possible and detach from the fact that I made the thing. And it's really wonderful. I'm just so honoured to play with these guys. Like they make music sound so wonderful. So
for me, recording is always a process. You know, listening to yourself it's never 100% what you set out to put across. You know, so you've got to reflect. Be like, oh, that bit that's working. And hopefully part of it's working, right? And part of it's going to be like, okay, let's work on this. Or that's not what I was expecting, but that's cool. Let's see what's in there, you know.
And it's been a while making vlogs. We've been playing together. Had a great time. Come together.
Brilliant. And can you tell us any sort of fun random facts in the recording process? Like publication, technique?
well, basically with this album, and we did it for our next album, we kind of played it quizzically. Like we didn't really, we just did the whole thing live. We've just been doing a little talk, so just settling. I guess a bit of improvisation, spontaneous impact. It's quite good to get the music in the flow. And we're going to do the same for the next album too, but this one we just did like take usually we do it and we actually ended up with a studio time, so we recorded some bonus footage, only
Yeah, are we going to ever hear? Is that what we're about that?
maybe lively music, maybe a game like maybe style, like we just played little games like tunes. Yeah.
Brilliant. And speaking of games, what was the last time anybody completely now. Really nice.
Easy, but this is the best guy.
Well, I just got married, so one day, like, everyone I know did really nice things, like, too many to mention. But, well, and I'm happy. Yeah, that was very nice. That's the nicest thing anyone's ever done.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, guys. Congratulations.
Thank you. This is Sophie. Hello. Hi, yeah, I remember you.
Well, I thought you were going for a handshake there, but you got plenty to do with it.
We're all going for it now. Can I just
Give me a sec. Give me a sec.
Did you arrive in one of the swanky cars? Yeah, we actually did.
Certainly did.
How was that?
Warm on the bum.
Yeah. Seat
That's great. Every time.
Yeah, we were taking advantage of them.
Who needs that? I'm joking, I'm joking.
We definitely.
Yeah.
Have you noticed anything change? I think there's been a few music fans that obviously follow the Mercury Prize that have discovered our music that perhaps would have done otherwise. So that's really nice to access some listeners who don't necessarily often check out jazz music. I think maybe our music, it does cross the bridge between two different genres, so it does appeal to a few people. And yeah, I think just more listeners, we can ask them to that, so that's really good. Communicating with them.
Like 50% either way, or me personally?
I tell you what, I don't feel very nervous because I don't know, I'm just happy to be here, and for me, I'm just on another stage playing music that we feel very comfortable playing. Hopefully, we've recorded it and we played it loads, and I'm just going to get up there and have a lovely time playing with my friends. There you go. It sounds a bit cheesy, but there you go.
It sounds absolutely wonderful. How do you feel about the judges sitting in a room, like, analysing
Oh, you can't. I mean, like all these albums are so different. Like, you know, you can't really judge them. It's sort of taste of it.
Part of me thinks it'd be really fun if one of them really hated it. I think that would be funny, you know. Like, be really outraged if we won something. That would be funny. Because it's obviously different, but what do you think?
Well, it's nice when anyone engages with your music at all, be it Thingy Mumford, sorry Mr. Mumford, or Joe Blogs, your average jazz music fan or whatever. It's just, that's why we make music, is for people to engage with it, to get any kind of emotional response from it. That's the point, you know. But, well, it's nice for someone to analyse, is this the best versus this completely other thing, you know. Take that with a pinch of salt, but just always try and engage with people. That's what we're trying to do.
And you just got married, right?
Most certainly did.
Congratulations. Is this just a completely amazing year for you?
Yeah, the best year so far, definitely.
That's so nice. Brilliant. Is there anyone else amongst the nominees that you're really rooting for?
I've been checking out a lot of the albums since, and ones that I personally really like. I really like all Jay's album. I like quite a few of the tracks from the Glass Animals album. I think are really cool, like sonically, really adventurous production and stuff. And I love Big Moons. It's just like a bunch of girls rocking out, which I will always love. You know, that's totally cool.
Totally. Yeah. Okay, guys, good luck. Have a blast. It's wonderful. It's so nice to see you.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Okay.
Thank you.
Look it up.
This is Danielle from Absolute.
Hello.
Well, we got up earlier than usual. Well, we got up earlier than usual, and they got up earlier because they're very
You guys are looking incredible. So do you.
You look great. How do you get that volume?
Honestly, it's head right.
Oh, really?
That's all it is.
Is it a touch like that?
No, it's honestly.
Any gel?
No.
Can I touch it?
Go for it.
There's no gel in there.
Anyway, hello guys, how's it feel to be here?
Pretty good.
How's the final feel?
Yeah, it's amazing. It's actually, it's pretty, I didn't believe it was real. But it is real.
It is real.
It is, Dave. It's real. It's definitely there.
Yeah, brilliant. So just want to talk about your album. When you listen to it for the very first time in entirety, how did that feel?
When we listened to it from start to finish?
For the very first time in its entirety.
It's like, God, what have we done? I probably thought, like, oh, the snare drum's too loud in that song, the vocals too quiet in this song, more sub bass in all the songs. But I was,
do you still do that now?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's really bad. And also, it's like, I don't listen to it. Do you like listen?
No, I suppose you wouldn't.
Do you listen to it? No, weird. I mean, that's like.
Cool, but like, is there anything about the album that you might have started like on random bits and bobs?
Loads of facts.
Yeah.
It's just real now.
Really?
There's an album. There's an hour in the album. Yeah. Some of the now going. And put it this.
Wow, that's really
And there's Nintendo games are in it as well. Like sounds from Nintendo. But you can't see which ones.
Okay, cool. Excellent. And are you going to be getting a pineapple out of the performance today?
We weren't really allowed to bring any props, but we've snuck one in. A tiny one, but we're speaking of pineapple.
We tried them.
Yeah.
I won't tell anyone. You think it's safe to do that? And just going off the topic for a second, if you guys were to go to karaoke, what album would you pick?
We do go to karaoke.
Do you go to karaoke? If you could.
That would be like going back to work.
Oh yeah, fair enough. But if you could pick one album to sing in its entirety from start to finish, what would you pick?
Beyonce Greatest Hits.
Really? I think I could.
That's a good choice. I was going to say I am Sasha Fierce, so I think Sasha Fierce. So all good choices.
Do you remember we tried to do Marvin Gaye?
That was down would be great.
Marvin Gaye is karaoke.
Rumours. That's a good one. Yeah, you would like that then? It's a great record, but karaoke, you need something like
What's that mean?
yeah, maybe
Come on, guys. And last question, is there anything random that somebody's done for you that's really nice lately? Something really nice that somebody's done for you?
Somebody bought me plenty of milk after the last tour when I got back. That's great. That happened in your dream? I had this dream. Come on, it's gonna get weird. Yes,
Absolutely.
I had breakfast with Stormzy, and he poured milk into my cereal. Before he poured it into his own cereal as well.
Wow. You got served by Stormzy. Anyway, thank you very much, guys. Congratulations. Could we trouble you for a quick Snapchat?
Sure. Video. No, ready? Going now. Hello. Oh, it's a video? Yeah, it's a video. Oh. I thought it was a photo. That'll do. Right, that's it. Shoot it again.
I'll save that one.
Just in case. Should we do a photo? Okay, right, yes, right. But, okay. Got it.
Everyone, this is Las Animals here at the
Thank you very much, guys.
Sophie from Hyundai.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, we've met already. How are you doing?
Can you get together?
Yes.
That's it, man. Thank you.
Where did you see the animation?
I did.
What did you think?
I thought it was wicked. Yeah, it was really cool. It wasn't what I was expecting, actually.
What were you expecting?
I was expecting like a cartoonified version of the interview, like us sitting on the sofa, but it was way better. It was like the words.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. So, since we spoke, since the nomination, how have things changed for you?
We've been busy.
We have been very busy. We've got a lot of quite surreal texts from friends. You know, just like, well done.
Holy cow.
Just like, wow.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of good texts from friends.
And then arriving in your special chart.
We actually walked.
I got in this morning and lots of school kids chased it. And we were looking at the... Yeah, you were in it.
Yeah, yeah.
They were confused. They were all looking at it. They were wondering why there was a man in a speedo. That was,
There's a like monkey situation, confused school kids, being in a car.
They were laughing at us.
Yeah. What's the percentage for you tonight of like excited, nervous? How do you feel?
Excited?
I'm about 3% excited, 40% nervous. Maybe a bit more excited, maybe 70-30.
But you're serene.
I mean, well, just feel serene. Look at the church. It's safe.
Is there anyone else on the list who you are rooting for apart from
Sampha. Everyone. And honestly,
I think anyone could win it.
anyone could win. They're all great records.
I mean, anyone can. But I think any of them could win it, and it would be very easy.
I thought they were wicked. Their performance was awesome.
Last question. What does it mean?
It's a celebration of the album. An album, so you can say a lot more than an album. It's not, you know, something that you happy, something that you sad, angry, whatever.
I can't move from here. Sorry.
Really say something. And that's what Mercury's celebrating. The culture of Western is very good. So everyone's chasing the next big thing. But people are making albums.
And it seems like your fans really like their album fans. You know what I mean? They want the full.
Yeah, we're very lucky to have lots of people.
Huh? Yes. Yes, we're going to skip these.
Hello. Say that. Just hi.
And then halfway through, I was just like, you can do it. Hello, how you doing?
Oh, yes, thank you.
First off, congratulations. From again. Have a good day. Are you excited for tonight?
Really excited.
really advertising.
Is it?
Amazing, I'll just go ahead and I'll either pull back or go ahead and help.
We're going to have to in a minute.
She said, well, she saw me up after
Don't worry, two more are imminent together. So. J-House and Sampha. Enjoy the brief reprieve, brief lull. It's nice with two solo artists coming, that'll help.
Somebody messaged about wanting that. I think that damn brown.
In an ideal world, it would be great for
plenty of time to grow. Right, last time we were here, I think trying to anyway, proper carnage in that corner. I'm glad I'm not there. Right in the corner, bronze out. Got the camera on his left shoulder. Somebody else's head on his right, so like I reckon it's adaptable. Well, he turned it over.
Start here. Just start here. We'll grab Matt everyone's page. Okay, great. And then we'll just go round. Okay. Gather in. Where's Michael?
Josh.
Hey, how are you? I'm Helen. Are you okay?
Guys, can we just
Just want to keep it moving nicely.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, they haven't to show in about 2 minutes. Okay, yeah.
Alright.
I will let you know. I never believe them until we start. Then I'll be telling you.
Okay, cool. Welcome. Hello. How's it feel to be here?
Great, good, yeah. Very, very good. Good honest.
Really excited to see
I'll be gone when I'm doing a live. Oh, you're doing live streaming. This is the new horror. Every time I'm speaking to the studio. Sorry.
So talk about your album. When you heard it for the very first time in the Murray, can you describe what that song was?
I might have to fill for hold on.
Do you want to do it here? I think we did do a half fair all that. It's very honest times. We're really trying. So what's your name?
Can you describe your sort of perfect listening scenario for times?
Really fair. In the studio, with the playback speakers,
We've been doing it since the start.
Nice people on. Josh doesn't know. Yeah, a few of your mates, everyone who's involved in the album. Yeah, that maybe.
Do you need to do something here or not? You're not doing that. Keep going.
The album cover. I'm wondering if that's what the lights around the morning. We've actually got hot water.
I don't give a fuck.
We could do really cold. We was on a photo shoot that all day. It got that cold. We had hot water bottle down the back of our fan just to keep us warm. So in that shot, you can see we're a bit like stiff. You know what I mean? So there's a butterfly.
Oh, brilliant. Thank you very much, guys. Congratulations.
Cheers, mate.
Thanks so much. Cheers.
Hyundai.
Hi, Sophie from Hyundai. You alright?
We'll do this one first.
Oh,
sorry. Yeah. Great, yeah.
Oh, brilliant. Did you arrive in your special fancy Hyundai car?
Do you know what? We didn't. No.
There's 5 of us.
There's 5 of us, yeah. And we got our producer with us as well, so it was quite. We was in another fancy car, which was very nice for us. But yeah, hopefully we get a spin in one of the Hyundai. We love Hyundai.
Is it electric?
So tell me, since you were nominated, what's changed, if anything? Or are you just like smooth sailing?
Pretty much smooth sailing. Cool. Yeah.
Okay,
We've
we're
been busy.
going to go down to radio, sorry. Just go here. We'll just come right back. It's going live on the radio. I'm so sorry. One second.
Sorry.
One second. We'll come right back. Sorry. Ready?
Yeah, so playing the music. About to play you. Hello. Hello, Tom. How are you doing? Hello. They're playing the music and then we are on. Sorry about that.
Sorry. Totally fine.
They're playing you.
Then a link and Boris got busy. Boris Johnson got busy.
Yes. Yep.
There are other people. So we've
Absolutely, that's what the Mercury Prize is about. It's about promoting the album as a form in this time of streams where people play one tracks. I'm delighted to say I've got one of the nominees right in front of me, Tony. Blossoms, who Five Live listeners should be very familiar with. Tom, Joe, Charlie, Josh and Miles are in front of us. Let's start off with Charlie. What does it mean to be nominated?
It's very under pressure, no, we're very proud. We feel like we've created a very honest, timeless record. Just 5 words plus that we thought out with this song. This is a really big deal for us.
Good radio voice, that man. Oh, thank you. Because I mentioned there, so much of music nowadays is about the stream. The individual track you play. Tom, how important is the stream?
Very important. I think a lot of people still do see like an album as a whole, do you know what I mean? Not just a series of tracks together. So when we were making the record, we had that in mind, do you know what I mean? Like, the way it should flow and stuff like that. And yeah, I think it flows as a great record, and we like listening to our favourite bands and records as a whole.
I think especially with vinyl going, the sales are not increasing as well, big albums. More so now, we're getting back to what we should do.
And is it more the guitar bands that you carry albums, you think? Or...
Yeah, I reckon. I mean, not just strictly guitar, but maybe like, I don't know, some genres more than others care about it. I think like grime and hip hop they usually have a lot more tracks than the standard 12 you have, but definitely bands do think of it as an album.
I should say to some of the listeners, they're looking very dapper tonight. There's a lot of sockless loafer action going on. What's this all about?
Well, I think there are big brands on the radio. we're all quite fan of a specific brand, and they do exquisite loafers. There's a few moths living in my sock drawer, so they've eaten all the. Yeah.
Cool. It's a bold move to go over there.
You know what, I just realised that I said Christ before in a church quite blasphemous, isn't it? Oh my God, sorry.
Apologies.
Sorry about that.
Listen, the band had a big night on Saturday night when you played the reopening of Manchester Arena. How emotional was that?
Yeah, it was very, very emotional. Kind of everyone involved would rather everyone be at the arena in different circumstances, but I think the reopening needed to happen, and everyone involved did the best they could and celebrated people who lost their lives.
Does it feel like business is back to you?
I won't really put it out there as that as such. I think it'll take a long time for things to be. I don't think it ever will be normal, but I think everyone involved's done the best they can, and the show's going to start going on.
If anything, it's just a really nice.
It's like that when something like Manchester's like together and like unity, and even that night, unity of everyone was sitting together.
And finally, there is a £25,000 prize tonight. The very first Mercury's back in 1992. Primal Scream managed to lose the check on the way home. Who's the most trustworthy member of the band?
Miles, I'd say. Miles, we're joking.
Yeah, just don't lose it. That's what I think. You get some Miles won't go, innit? We're not going to win. So.
Who's going to win?
Kate Tempest or Sampha. Apparently to the bookies because we're the least favourites. So.
Least favourites?
Least favourites, 33 to 1.
On who?
On us.
On you?
Yeah, I thought the odds were too good, so I'm like, cheeky about us.
Listen, thank you very much for joining us as Five Live Drive. Let's
finish this quick time.
Do one, yeah, and I'm sorry that before.
Hi. Yeah, hello. When it moved around, it went quiet, and then I moved it back.
Sorry about that. So back again. No, this is fine. This is how it works. What is the Mercury Prize?
I think it celebrates, do you know what I mean, 10, 12 great albums from UK acts, really. And it's as a band.
It's very muso, isn't it?
Yeah, as bands who like write our own songs, we're very proud that our album's on there. Do you know what I mean? It's a celebration of an album as a whole.
And how do you feel about all those people in a room, like dissecting your record?
Yeah.
I think you've got to have done something special for them to dissect it in the first place. So
yeah, it's not like on your mind while you're in there. Do you know what I mean? When there's a table full of drinks around and fancy food. Yeah, goat's foam, what is that?
What percentage excited and nervous are you feeling about tonight?
I'm not nervous at all.
No, I think I'm 90% excited, 10%.
I'm starving.
We're all quite hungry, really.
You're Charlie, mate.
Yeah. Just dead excited, yeah, 90%.
Cheers, thanks. Good. Okay,
thanks
go.
very much.
Cheers.
Cheers. Okay, you're alright.
Miles, there you are. Thank you, Phil. Do you mind a good job ahead of you with Sampha and they can come back for you? This is the next bit. And then we'll bring it back to you. We're going on air at 6 o'clock. And well, in the can before.
Wait, you want Jay Hustle? Yes, Jay Hustle.
Anybody London?
Had some brisket, did a real song, saw the other action, got ready quite quick, ordered some pizza, came late and we had to do that, stay away, that's about it really. I didn't really think we'd get nominated.
So were there any surprises?
We were confident that we made that time compared to our but we never foresee you'll get the nom. But I think it deserves surprises.
I just felt good about that, yeah. Nice. And can you tell us anything about the right now? Random facts. When I first started writing, I actually had a writing book.
Yeah, James Kelly and Rich Turvey over there actually. They both produced the record.
How long did it take?
Yeah, they were like our contract in a way. 6 months, 7 months.
Yeah, same. I was writing and recording at the same time. Cool. So just stepping away from that for a second, is there anything that you're obsessed with? What you really enjoy, like TV shows?
No, straight like they do in your day.
And it just a slide.
Yeah, like New York pizza. We call Charlie's.
Yeah, Leon.
So, if you were to go on a night out and do some karaoke, what album would you pick to do? From start to finish, if any album why? My favourite album. That's the album I grew up on. Means that. It had a big... We'll bring it back. And then the last thing, can you tell us the last time somebody did something really nice? The last time you did something really nice for somebody else.
Yeah, all good. Love my taxi.
Brilliant. And you're going to be leaving in a different coloured car tonight. Is that right? We came in a white one and leave a black one instead. Nice to meet you. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Could go with a quick Snapchat? Yeah.
So I'm coming to you next. Yeah. Can I bring you into ITV London?
Hi, Jay House. I'm Ruth from ITV London. It's so nice to meet you. Congratulations on your nomination.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm very excited.
Skepta, obviously, won last year, fellow grime artist. Do you reckon you can make it 2 years in 2 for grime?
I hope so. I really hope so. If I don't do it, then I hope Stormzy does it. But yeah, I really got to have some high hopes. So.
Did Skepta's win last year feel like a win for the whole grime scene?
Yeah, especially because I'm a big fan of Skepta as well. I really support him, so I was really happy and really chuffed when I heard he won. And to be nominated for this also, like right after him, I feel like I'm following in his footsteps as well. So it's really a big thing.
Has grime gone mainstream now?
Yeah, you could definitely say that. You can definitely say that. I mean, when we play the radio on the radio, that's all we hear all the time. So I think the grime scene is doing really well now. So yeah, I'm really happy about it.
Why do you think it's suddenly burst into the mainstream? Because Dizzy Rascal won this very prize 2003. That's like 14 years ago. Why has it taken this long?
I just think, I don't know, people are just locked into what we're doing. People are just fascinated with the UK culture, the youth culture in the UK. So I reckon, yeah, that's all it is. Like we're representing the UK very well. So people are just really interested to see what we're doing.
Well, congratulations once again. I hope you have a fantastic evening. Thank you so much. We're going to pass you back to these guys now. Thank you.
Sophie from Hyundai.
How you doing? You alright?
Oh, we're good, thanks. It's so nice to see you.
Yeah, no, I remember. How you doing? Good, yeah.
I'm really good. Kate, how's your month been? Has anything like changed and shifted since then for you?
This life is getting better all the time. Good things are happening all the time. The music is advancing. It's helping my career advance a lot. So yeah, and with this as well, I'm still really chuffed to be here. So.
And have you noticed a different kind of crowd getting into your music as a result of the nomination?
Yeah, like when I'm on my social media, the tweets when I'm out shopping and whatever, the people that come see me and want to take pictures and that. The age varies, isn't it? From someone's mother to someone's child who's taking pictures. So yeah, it's really going on.
Wow, you're getting accosted by people's mums.
Yeah.
That's so awesome. What do you feel like the prize represents? Like, what's special about this one?
Well, for me, you know, like I always say this, like the music is. It was like, it would like maybe really feel like a pop star, like a real like make it seem all real and yeah, so that's what it feels like.
Pretty cool as inside about tonight. Excited?
Nervous. Yeah, I keep saying I'm happy to be here. If I don't win it,
The other one is the mighty
Sally Liddell. Is that who? Oh, Sally Lockwood.
Stop touching my lungs. Good, right? Hello, something then.
I
can ring him, see, I think it would
Move it out a bit. There we go.